I wanted to tell you about my lunch today and breakfast. I have been eating every day throughout the day. I used to, for a while there, I was just eating dinner, so I'd have like 1,000 calories all at once or something. Because it would be a big dinner. Because by the time I'd had dinner, it would be a lot of food. So now I am splitting up those calories between 3 meals. And so for breakfast, I had a blood orange. It's crazy. This is organic, so it's very, very red. Um, the non-inorganic, that doesn't make any sense, but the non-organic, organically grown blood oranges are kind of red, but not really. And so this one is very shocking. It really looks like blood. But yeah, anyway, my dad gave me some organic blood oranges, so I ate those and some clementines. They are so good. Organic clementines for breakfast. And then for lunch, I had a cucumber sandwich with Ezekiel bread. Where is it? Tofutti, better than cream cheese. And an English cucumber. So that's really good. If you guys want to make it, it's just cream cheese, bread, and cucumbers. And normally it's like a tea time type of thing, and you eat it with white bread usually. But I varied it. It has to be an English cucumber because normal cucumbers have too many seeds, and they're very soggy. And the English cucumbers are more meat and less seeds. So. Anyway, so I had a cucumber sandwich, and now I'm eating some radishes that are not organic and are very, very large radishes for what they are. I was checking out the organic food selection at a grocery store that's in walking distance yesterday, and I was looking into getting some artichokes. And looking at the difference between organic artichokes and regular artichokes, regular, um, it's really creepy. Really creepy. I wish I bought both. I ended up, this is sad, but I ended up just buying the regular artichokes because they're cheaper and they're 3 times as big. 3 times as big. They're ridiculous, and I don't know, I kind of want to start studying agriculture just to figure out, not as a lifetime thing, but just to figure out what the heck they're doing to make these things so big. It's ridiculous. And the blood oranges, like I said, this is organic. It's pretty small, you know. It's smaller than my fist. And the regular blood oranges at the place, at the grocery store, were gigantic blood oranges, and they're kind of pink. They looked more like grapefruits, and it's just, it's, I'm really, I would like to buy more organic, but I don't have a lot of faith in the organic system of being certified and stuff. It's really hard to know if they're actually organic because um, it's pretty easy for them to get a stamp of approval, and they could still use certain herbicides and stuff like that. I need to read more about it before I actually start preaching to you guys about that, but I don't know if I really believe in organic, but just looking at the difference in this one store, it's incredible. And it's too bad because the organic ones cost more money and they're smaller. But that's good because then you eat less, I guess. But yeah, it's just creepy, the difference between organic and processed. Not processed, but you know, weird foods. And then for lunch, I am also drinking kombucha. I don't know, that's actually, they pronounce it on the back, but I know it as kombucha because that's what Song Bottle calls it. This stuff is awesome. It kind of tastes like fruity beer. So it doesn't taste great, but you kind of get used to it, especially after you drink it. You feel so good. You're just tingling with energy, and it's amazing. This stuff, I don't think it was made right. It doesn't have chunks of stuff in it like it should. It looks more like soda pop. And so I think this is a little more refined. I don't feel as tingly, but there's some stuff that comes in a glass bottle that's like, after you drink that, you are just so hyper and so like full of energy, but like a real good, clean energy. It's, I don't know what else to call it, but yeah, it's just a good energy. Yeah, so I'm going to start trying to buy more organic food, and I'm going to continue eating throughout the day instead of all at once. I think that was part of my problem with sort of irritable bowel syndrome. I don't know if that's what it is. I was told by a doctor that that's probably what it is. And he put me on a diet that if it was irritable bowel syndrome, the diet would have helped, and it did help, so I don't know. But I never went back, and so I never was officially diagnosed. Anyway, I think eating all at once was probably the worst thing I could have done for this. Because, you know, I clean out in the morning all day, and then all of a sudden I stuff myself full of food, and I have to process it all at once. And so now I am being a lot nicer to my body, and I'm eating food that's easily processed, that is efficiently processed, and I just feel a lot better. And it's throughout the day instead of all at once and overloading my intestines with gunk. Speaking of which, I take magnesium every day to keep things moving, and I think I'm going to have to lower my dose now that I'm eating more healthfully, because now it's really moving. And today in one of my classes, it's probably 200 students, I think, maybe a little less. I think most of the kids don't show up, but there's seating for 200 students, and it's pretty full. My stomach made the loudest sound that any stomach has ever made. The entire class heard it. That was so embarrassing. And I don't usually, I get embarrassed easily, but I always tell myself I don't, and so I just let go of it really quickly. But this one, I am very mortified, and I don't want to go back. It was awful, and the girl next to me, I kind of squeaked out like, of course, you know, it's poop moving, but I squeaked out an excuse of, I woke up too early for breakfast. I'm really hungry. I am such a bad liar. I was so embarrassed. And then there was a complication with registering for classes, and so the teacher then asked, is there a so-and-so, my full name, in this class? And I raised my hand afterwards. I was like, yeah, it's me. So now everybody also knows the name of the girl with the very loud stomach.